I'm glad you're still here. Whoever you are, wherever you are tonight, if no one told you today, then let me be the one. Some nights arrive without a sound. You finish the day, then the quiet grows. The room hasn't changed, but somehow it feels much bigger now. You reach for your phone without thinking, just to keep the silence busy. Light fills the screen, but not the space beside you. You keep scrolling through smiling faces, tiny moments frozen in bright colors. It starts to feel like everyone found the road except you. There are words you never said, questions you never say out loud. People pass by every day, yet nobody notices the way you carry. I'm glad you're still here. Whoever you are, wherever you are tonight, if no one told you today, then let me be the one. You don't have to explain every feeling, you don't have to smile for an empty room. If today was heavier than you expected, it's okay to rest for a while. Even when the night feels endless, it keeps moving one quiet minute at a time. And so do you. Maybe tomorrow won't change everything. Hey, baby, the silence will visit again, but this moment matters. So do you. If you're listening now, you've already made it through another day, and that's enough. I'm glad you're still here. Whoever you are, wherever you are tonight, if no one told you today, then let me be the one. Thank you for staying. The door clicks shut, and the silence knows your name. You set your bag down, and the room exhales with you. The smile you carry slips away without a sound. You don't even notice until your cheeks finally rest. The mirror by the door shows someone getting tired. No one is watching now, so your shoulders slowly fall. You stayed one step ahead of every "are you okay?" and answer with a smile before the question came. You don't have to hold that smile, not here, not now, not tonight. You held it up all day. kept your voice light, kept your heart out of sight. Somehow it felt like if you stopped smiling, your place might disappear, so you never let it fall. You learned to say I'm doing fine before anyone could ask. It became so familiar that even you believed it, until the choir reminded you how heavy your heart had been. You don't have to hold that smile, not here, not now, not tonight. You held it up all day just to get through, so let it go for a while. The night doesn't ask you to be anyone else. These walls don't expect another perfect answer. If your eyes begin to fill, you don't have to hide them. If you're too tired to pretend, you can simply breathe. Nothing will be taken from you for being honest here. You don't have to earn a place where you can rest. For this little moment, let the world keep spinning without asking anything from your heart. You were never meant to carry every feeling alone, so set it down just for tonight. You don't have to hold it all. Even the strongest smile needs somewhere safe to fade. If today has too much of you, leave it here tonight. I'll sit beside the silence until it doesn't feel so cold. You don't have to hold that smile, not here, not now, not tonight. You held it up all day just to get through, so let it go for a while. You don't have to be fearless, you don't have to be strong for tonight. Being here is enough. Another picture, another good day, another dream someone reached today. Your thumb slows down, then stops for a while. You smile for them, but somewhere underneath a quiet voice begins to ask, why am I still standing still? One more deep breath, one more screen goes dark. The room stays the same, but your thoughts run ahead. You start measuring your life with someone else's moments, and somehow your own steps begin to feel too small. It's okay to feel behind. I know it's hard not to compare, but you were never in their race. You can't go at your own pace. Some days it feels like everyone got a head start, while you're still finding your footing. Every happy headline becomes another question you quietly ask yourself when nobody is around. But pictures never tell the whole story. You only see a page, not every chapter. The road you're walking doesn't have to look the same to be leading somewhere worth arriving. It's okay to feel behind. I know it's hard not to compare, but you were never in their race. You can go at your own pace. you thought you were standing still. It's okay to feel behind. I know it's hard not to come back, but you were never in that race. You can go at your own pace. Take the next step when you're ready. It doesn't have to be today. You'll get there in your own way. Just by being here, you matter. No one is worthless, not you, not anyone. Even if you can't feel it tonight, somewhere someone feels your worth. You look away before the mirror speaks. Fold another quiet thought into your sleeves. Your name feels missing from every plan, like no hands are reaching where you stand. You whisper, maybe I barely feel my space, then hide the tears before they find your face. But hearts you've never seen still carry light that only found its way because you're alive. Just by being here, you matter. No one is worthless, not you, not anyone. Even if you can't feel it tonight, somewhere someone feels your worth. Some days the silence sounds too short, telling you that nothing waits anymore. You close the door a little softer now. I'm sure how you'll make it through somehow. Yet every smile you've left without a name, every kindness never asking for a claim, keeps traveling farther than you'll ever know, finding weary souls that needed hope. You were worth it from the very start. You don't have to prove that you're enough. The smallest heartbeat still belongs. The quietest voice can carry someone on. If you could see yourself through different eyes, you'd find a gentle truth behind the lies. Hold on until tomorrow finds your hand. You're more than what you cannot understand. Just by being here, you matter. No one is worthless, not you, not anyone. Even if you can't feel it tonight, somewhere someone feels your worth. One day you'll hear those words and know they were always true, even long ago. So if your heart forgets its light, I'll remember it with you until it shines. Just by being here, you matter. You pause before you answer a kind hello, searching for the catch you used to know. A gentle hand comes close, you step away before your heart can choose to stay. You learn that promises can disappear, leaving echoes louder than they were meant to be. So now you build your quiet walls with care, hoping no more hurt can find you there. It's okay to be scared to love again. The one who hurt you won't be the one you meet next. Not every love ends the same way. have to fill the air, then wonder if it's safer there. Your heart remembers every closing door, even when your mind wants something more. But every face belongs to its own story. Tomorrow doesn't have to repeat yesterday. It's okay to be scared to love again. The one who hurt you won't be the one you need next. Not every love ends the same way. No, no one is asking you to rush ahead or paint bright colors where they've gently fled. Take every moment at the pace you need. Healing isn't measured by speed. One day you'll notice something quietly changed. You smile before your fear could say a thing. That's how new beginnings often start. Not with certainty, but with a softer heart. You don't have to forget in order to move on. The past can rest without becoming your future. There are hands that hold on, not to keep you, but only to walk beside you. When the right heart finds yours someday, it won't ask you to be fearless. It will simply wait until you're ready to believe again. It's okay to be scared to love again. The one who hurt you won't be the one you meet next. Not every love ends the same way. So don't blame your heart for needing time. It was only trying to keep you safe. When love arrives with patient hands, you'll know you never had to hurry. Until that day, be gentle with yourself. You're already closer than you think. The room is quiet, just me and the mirror. I look away before I look too long. I keep finding little things to dislike: my face, my voice, the way I am. I wish I could be someone softer, but tonight I'm only me. And I hear those old words again. I wish I had stayed quiet. I wish I had been more gentle. Why did I say that? I carry that moment everywhere. It follows me into the night. You don't have to like yourself tonight. The things you said, the things you wish you changed, if they still hurt, it's only because you're kind. So I'll stay here for a little while. No big answers, no trying to fix you. Just this quiet night and someone sitting beside you. Until the morning feels a little closer. You don't have to like yourself tonight. The things you said, the things you wish you changed, if they still hurt, it's only because you're kind. Cold hearts don't look back like this. They don't lie awake and wonder, maybe that still wants to be gentle. You don't have to hide yourself tonight. The things you said, the things you wish you changed, if they still hurt, it's only because you're kind. I walk the same street on my way back. The stores are closing one by one. People pass without a word. The night is calm around us all. Warm lights fill the windows I pass. Someone laughs behind the glass. Someone's making dinner now. Someone's waiting to say hello. I look up for just a little while. They all seem to know where they belong, like they never lose their way, like they always have a place. I wonder why I'm still looking for mine. Maybe I missed a step somewhere. The road feels longer than before, but I keep walking anyway. You keep looking at everyone else and forget you have your own. No one's better, no one's behind. We're all just different, and that's how it's meant to be. No window can show a whole life. A light can't tell the full story. Every home is quiet days. Every smile is something unseen. The things we never get to see are often more than what we do. We only catch a little piece and think it's everything. Some quiet things are easy to miss. The way you listen without rushing, the way you stay when days are hard, the way you keep being kind. Those things don't make much noise, they don't stand out from far away, but they matter every single day, even if nobody says so. Maybe tonight isn't a test. You don't have to measure up. Not every path looks the same. Not everything feels easy. The lights will fade by morning. Another day will quietly begin. You don't have to hurry there. You can simply be here now. Take one more step if you want, or stop for just a little while. The night won't leave you behind. The road isn't judging you. The lights above will come and go, just like every passing day. You're part of this quiet night, just like everyone else. Maybe I've been asking if I can measure up. Maybe there was never a reason to ask it all. These windows tell small stories, so does mine. I don't have to carry every thought. I can leave some here tonight. The walk feels softer now. You keep looking at everyone else and forget you have your own. No one's better, no one's behind. We're all just different, and that's how it's meant to be. No one's better, no one's behind. We're all just different, and that's how it's meant to be. We're all just different. how it's meant to be. We're all just different, and that's how it's meant to be. Everyone has gone home now. The room is quiet again. Only one light stays on, and I'm still here. Papers weighed beside my hand. The clock keeps moving on. No one says my name. The night says nothing too. One more page to finish, one more thing to check. I read each line again. I don't wanna leave it halfway. No one is watching now. No one will know this part. Still my hands keep moving until today's work is done. No one saw how hard you tried today, but that doesn't make it any less. The quiet work that no one thanks you for, it still matters, and so do you. Not every job is loud, not every day gets noticed. Some work stays unseen, but it still helps someone. Small things add up with time. Even when nobody sees, they become part of tomorrow. Little by little, you showed up again today, stayed until the end. You carried what you could without making a sound. That kind of care stays here. Even after you leave, it doesn't disappear. Neither does your heart. You've done what you could today. The rest can wait until tomorrow. The papers will still be here. The work will find its time. You don't have to carry it all tonight. Your shoulders can rest now. The day is finally slowing down. So can you? The light above can turn off now. The chair can stay where it is. Nothing asks for one more hour. Nothing asks for one more step. You are more than today's work, more than a list to finish. Take this quiet night with you and let yourself rest. Maybe no one will talk about today. Maybe no one will ever know. But today was still real. So was every small step. You don't have to prove it. You don't have to explain it. Just let this day be finished. Take one slow breath and let the night hold the rest. No one saw how hard you tried today, but that doesn't make it any less. The quiet work that no one thanks you for, it still like they're in a rush. You look around and stay quiet. You almost say, I'm not okay. But the words never leave your mouth. You don't wanna make today harder for someone else, so you keep adding one more thing to your own heart. Nobody asked you to do that, still you tell yourself you should. You nod when someone walks by, then go back to saying nothing. People are close enough to hear you, but somehow they feel far away. You wish someone could notice before you have to say it out loud. You don't have to do it all yourself. Asking for help isn't giving up. And even when you feel unseen, someone is always watching over you. You learn to stay quiet for so long, it almost feels normal now. But quiet hearts get tired too. They need kindness just the same. No one wins by hurting inside. No prize waits at the end of that road. If your voice shakes, that's okay. You can still let someone know. A simple I'm struggling too can open a quiet door. You don't have to explain everything. A few honest words can be a start. Some people will gladly stay. They've been waiting for a chance, not because you're weak today, but because that's what people do. Someone noticed your tired face. They just didn't know what to say. Someone wondered if you were okay, even if they stayed silent. Someone has been hoping you'll let them stand beside you. You are not invisible, not for a single day. The care around you may be quieter than you expect, but quiet doesn't mean empty, it never did. There are gentle eyes looking your way. You don't have to find them alone. Sometimes they find you first. Maybe next time you'll let one small word escape. Maybe someone will smile and simply say, of course. You don't have to wait until every part of you is worn out. One small step is all it takes today. You don't have to do this by yourself anymore. You don't have to do it all yourself. Asking for help isn't giving up. And even when you feel unseen, someone is always watching over you. You don't have to do it all yourself. Asking for help isn't giving up. And even when you feel unseen, someone is always watching over you. Someone is always watching over you. People say you're always so strong. You just nod and keep it in. You learn to keep your thoughts inside. You stopped asking for a place to rest. You stood up every single time, even when your heart felt heavy. No one saw the words you swallowed. They disappeared before they could be heard. You told yourself to stay steady. One more step, one more day. Little by little you forgot what it felt like to cry. Not because you had no tears, but because you kept closing the door for so long. You believed that was the only way. You've been strong for so long, you forgot you're allowed to break. It's okay to let it out. You don't have to hold back the tears anymore. No one expects the sky to stay clear forever. People aren't made to hide every feeling inside. The quiet inside you has worked so hard. It deserves a moment to soften. You don't have to prove anything to anyone today. No one becomes smaller because they cry. Sometimes that's how the heart begins to breathe again. If today feels different, that's okay too. You have carried this feeling for longer than anyone do. You don't have to protect everyone with your silence anymore. Maybe the tears waited because they trusted you. They knew one day you would be ready. There is nothing wrong with what has stayed inside. It was only waiting for a gentle place. So let your shoulders fall, you don't have to stand so straight. No one here is asking you to be unshaken. Just be here, just as you are. Nothing more, nothing less. Your heart has waited so long for this quiet moment. Take one slow breath. You don't have to hurry. If your chest feels lighter, let it happen. If the tears finally come, don't send them away. Nothing is falling apart. You're simply letting your heart rest. You've been strong for so long, you forgot you're allowed to break. It's okay to let it out. You don't have to hold back the tears anymore. You forgot you're allowed to break. It's okay to let it out. You don't have to hold back the tears anymore. You don't have to hold back the tears anymore. You used to believe what people said. It felt easy back then, and someone changed that. The hurt stayed longer than you thought. Now every kind word makes you stop for a moment. You wonder what might be hiding behind the gentle voice. So you keep some distance. It feels safer that way. You tell yourself not to expect too much, just in case. You didn't choose this fear, it found you first. And you've been trying to live with it ever since someone broke the trust you gave. So you built your walls up high, but not everyone is the same. One day you'll be ready to trust again. Anyone would become careful after being hurt like that. Your heart was trying you safe. There is nothing wrong with the way you feel today. You were honest, that was never the mistake. Some pain needs time before it grows quiet. You don't have to rush toward another promise. You can simply breathe and let your heart rest. Healing isn't forgetting, it's learning to feel safe again. There are people who ask for nothing back, people who stay without rushing you. They don't mind if you're still careful, they understand without asking why. Little by little, your heart may notice not every hand will let go, not every promise will disappear. There is still kindness waiting quietly nearby, and maybe one day you'll smile without fear again. You don't have to tear the walls down, not today. Just one small opening is all it takes to let hope in. Someone patient will still be there. One quiet step can change tomorrow. Someone broke the trust you gave, so you built your walls up high. Not everyone is the same. One day you'll be ready to trust again. Broke the trust today, so you built your walls up high. But not everyone is the same. One day you'll be ready to trust again. One day you'll be ready to trust again. One day you'll be ready to trust again. The blanket slipped onto the floor. You folded it without a thought. The shirt was hanging out to dry. You brought it in and folded it small. The same road waited outside. You walked it like always. Someone gave a little wave. You waved back with a smile. A simple meal filled the table. Nothing fancy, just familiar. The window stayed half open. A soft breeze moved the curtain. You put a few things back in place. The room felt a little lighter. The day kept moving quietly without asking for attention. Nothing special happened today. No highs, no lows, just calm. And somehow that quiet, ordinary day was the most precious one of all. You used to think days like this were forgettable, too ordinary to mean very much. But little things have their own place. The chair by the table, the sound of clean dishes, a few quiet words shared with someone close. Nothing asked to be remembered forever. Still the heart keeps these moments gently. Maybe that's why Today felt like a good day. The days that look the same are never quite the same. A different breeze, a different laugh, a small story that quietly passes by. You don't notice everything while it's happening. Sometimes you only understand much later. The days you called ordinary were gently holding you, not because they were exciting, just because they stayed in somehow that became something beautiful. Maybe tomorrow will look much the same. That's perfectly okay. You don't have to look for something bigger. Sometimes life whispers in very quiet ways. Today was one of those days. Nothing special happened today. No highs, no lows, just calm. And somehow that quiet, ordinary day was the most precious one of all. Nothing special happened today. No highs, no lows, just calm. And somehow that quiet, ordinary day was the most precious one of all. Was the most precious one of all. I can see the weight in your eyes. You don't need to tell me why. Some days arrive without warning. Everything feels different after that. Words may never fit this moment, so I won't search for any. I'll simply share this quiet with you, one breath after another. People often reach for answers or try to make the hurt feel small, but this isn't something you can rush your way through. If all you can do today is make it through one more hour, then I'll be here through that hour without asking for more. No big words today, just this quiet moment. I'll be here with you. It's too soon to be okay, and no one's asking you to be. I won't try to fix a thing. I'm not going anywhere. There may come a day when this feels a little lighter, but today doesn't have to know that. Today can simply be today. If silence is all you have, silence is welcome too. Nothing needs to change for me to remain here. Nothing has to be said. I'll be here with you. It's too soon to be okay, and no one's asking you to be. I won't try to fix a thing. I'm not going anywhere. When the world feels far away, you won't face this by yourself. We'll breathe through this moment as quietly as it comes. It's too soon to be okay, and no one's asking you to be. I won't try to fix a thing. I'm not going You once held a picture in your heart. It felt so close to reach. You gave it your quiet hope. You gave it your honest days. Things didn't turn out that way. They still hurt sometimes. Some dreams end before we're ready. That part is hard to explain. People don't always see the quiet road you walked. They only notice where you are now. But every quiet wish changed something in you. The hope you carried was never empty. It became a part of you, even if the ending changed. We don't always know why. We don't always see what's next. Still we're here. Not every dream is meant to come true, but wanting it was never a waste. No one can see the road ahead, and still we keep going. There are days when tomorrow feels unclear. More people know that feeling than we ever realize. We only quiet guesses about what comes next. No one has every answer. We're simply taking the next small step together. We can't see where this road goes, and that can be frightening. Still we're moving. Not every dream is meant to come true. Oh yeah, but wanting it was never a waste. Oh yeah, no one can see the road ahead, Life will carry you somewhere else. I hope those days are gentle. I hope they bring you small smiles. But if your heart feels quiet in a different way, if words become hard to find, you will always know this place. It hasn't forgotten you. Nothing has changed while you were away. The same quiet welcome is here. No one is counting the days. No one is asking where you've been. You can come here with nothing to say, or with no words at all. This place knows how to listen, even without a sound. Some promises are quiet, they ask for nothing back. This is one of them. When everything feels heavy, you can come back here. Nothing to explain, nothing to prove. This place will still be here. Maybe you'll come back tomorrow, maybe after a long while. There is no better time, there is only your time. Every return is quietly welcome. Every step brings you here again. The song will remember the place where we met. The road may turn many times, our promise doesn't need many words. You'll always know the way. When everything feels heavy, you can come back here. Nothing to explain, nothing to prove. This place will still be here. Until then, take this choir with you. Whenever our paths meet again, we'll begin from that moment. Just like always. When everything feels heavy, you can come back here. Nothing to explain, nothing to prove. This place will still be here until we meet here again. I'll remember this promise.